Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Like our last movie, Julia, our next one also has Meryl Streep in the cast, and I do have to say there have been so many great Meryl Streep performances, but many would say that the best one she ever gave is the one she delivers in our next film. It's Sophie's Choice, released in 1982, not only an amazing performance in this movie by Meryl, but also an amazing film in itself. It's about an inspiring young writer in New York City, played by Peter MacNicol, who's charmed by a charismatic Polish woman named Sophie, who's at first very guarded about her past, but then slowly begins to reveal more and more to the writer about her life in Poland during World War II, when, as it turns out, she spent time in a Nazi concentration camp. Meryl plays Sophie, and it's a character that she wanted to play from the moment that she read the book Sophie's Choice by William Styron. But not surprisingly, every other actress in Hollywood wanted to play that part as well. It was the role of a lifetime. And many of them let the director of the film, Alan J. Pakula, know they wanted the part. And among them were Meryl Streep. However, he had it in his mind that all the roles in this story really needed to be played by unknowns. And because of that, he actively went searching for an unknown European actress to play Sophie. But in the end, he did go with Meryl Streep and never regretted that decision. And has always been her method. Meryl submerged herself into the character. She learned to speak Polish and German so that she could not only speak those languages in the film when necessary, she could also do so convincingly, speak English with the proper Polish and German accents. She also gained weight for portions of the film set in New York and lost 25 pounds for sequences in the concentration camps. It's a remarkable performance which bowled over the critics and audiences and, of course, Oscar voters as well. And you'll understand why when you see it. So here from 1982 with music by Marvin Hamlisch and co-starring Kevin Kline in what was his movie debut, here's Sophie's Choice. This was the first movie for Kevin Kline, who played Nathan, and it was Meryl Streep who helped him get the part. And actually, she gives him thanks for her being cast as Sophie. The director of the film, Alan J. Pakula, was considering Kline for the role of Nathan after seeing him in a New York stage production of The Pirates of Penzance. Meryl also saw that production and called Pakula, telling him how terrific she thought Kline would be as Nathan. Now, at that point, she wasn't yet cast as Sophie, although she'd been actively campaigning for the part. Well, Pakula, it turns out, was very struck by the fact that Meryl was so excited about the project, she was offering advice for casting that had nothing directly to do with her. And also that she was so on the same wavelength about Kevin Kline as he was. Well, at that point, any reservations Pakula may have had about casting Meryl Streep in the movie melted away, and he gave her the part. Up next, Kevin Kline returns, this time in a popular film with a cast that includes Glenn Close, Tom Berenger, Jeff Goldblum, William Hurt, and JoBeth Williams.